do meditation. And we'll go through the backup after the 3-day retreat. I'll read you the scripture. You can fall asleep. Okay. Check your phone. Blow your nose. Anybody want? Share. You could play horn on our next song. Okay, then get settled, close your eyes. Don't get jet lag. Relax your mouth, little smile. Relax your eyes. Give up all the stuff you're thinking about. You can do it later. It will wait for you. Relax your shoulders. Relax your fingers. Try to just enjoy and give up all your worries and all your plans. You can take care of them later. They never stop. You will die before they stop. Take a Dharma break. Check in with your teacher. Go to the middle of your heart. Go deep down like you dive into a pool and you're underwater and you're going down, down, down into your heart. And you meet your Buddha, your teacher down there. Inside a grain of sugar. It gets just big enough to fit both of you in a grain of sugar. Sit with them there, quiet. You're inside your heart. Sit with them inside a grain of sugar. Clear. Take a moment to settle down and connect with your teacher. Now I'd like to ask you to think of one of the most frightening times of your life. Hector told me a story about he was in retreat recently, far away from other people, and he was bitten by a scorpion, and he thought it might be the kind that kills you. And so he had a strange experience where he had like a half hour or an hour, and he thought it's very possible he will die within that half hour. He's too far away for other people to help him. And just think of something like that, some situation in your life which was hopeless and dangerous. And myself, I remember I was on a plane, and they told us the landing gear was not working and we might die. And so I think of most terrible moment in your life, most sad moment, most dangerous moment, the moment when you were most having despair and you thought everything was impossible. Try to remember a moment like that. Then the Lam Rim instruction for those moments, usually you're too scared to think deeply about emptiness, or there's no time, the plane is falling, you have a few minutes left after the scorpion bit you, and it's very difficult to think clearly about emptiness or trying to go through the death process or something like that. So the Lam Rim says, in those moments, just say the name of your refuge. It's okay. Say Lama, Lama, Lama. Okay? Say your Lama's name. Say Buddha. Just say your teacher's name. If you can do a mantra. Lama's name mantra. You can say Om. And then if the Lama's name is John Brady, then say Om John Brady Ahum. Okay? Because you're too scared to think of anything else. You can say the whole mantra. Ultimate refuge mantra. Om John Brady Ahum. I'm falling down, my airplane's falling down. Om John Brady Ahum, Om John Brady Ahum. It means help me, John Brady, if that's your root teacher, okay? Or you can use your own teacher's name. Okay, so Om, say your teacher's name, Ahu, okay? If the plane's really falling down, you probably won't be able to remember the mantra. So the Lam Rim says, just say your Lama's name, John, 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 okay? So in this meditation, you just practice calling your Lama's name when you're in very serious danger and you're too terrified or you're too sad to remember anything else or think about anything else. Just say their name. John, John, John. Then you hit the ground, okay? With your Lama's name on your lips. So practice in your mind now. Remember some situation like that. And visualize yourself just repeating your Lama's name as you die or as something terrible happens to you. We'll stay here for a few minutes. And please come back to your breath. 3 deep exhales. Check with your Lama in your heart. And then bring your mind back to this room. You can open your eyes. Take a stretch. What's the meditation called? In moments of fear and pain, okay? In moments of fear and pain. Number 14, okay? Yeah. And then it says even just the words, okay? So, this lineage, Diamond Mountain lineage, okay? Our lineage. What do you call that? Neo-Tsongkapian lineage. Okay, we are Neo-Tsongkapian. We're very big on the meaning of things, and we're trying not to do meaningless rituals. You know, go to the temple, wave incense, and you're going to go to Tushita heaven, you know. We're trying not to encourage people to do things that they don't understand, or that are not gonna help them very much. But there are exceptions, okay? If you really believe in your root Lama, if you really have a proper relationship with your heart teacher, whether it's a living person, whether it's a Buddha who lived 1,000 years ago, whether it's someone you haven't met yet but you can imagine them, okay? Either one, the power of your heart teacher is so big that if you just say their name when you're having extreme troubles, like about to hit the ground in an airplane or about to die from a scorpion sting, it's okay. It works, okay? Because of the power of your Lama name is more powerful than Buddha, okay? So it's okay. In this meditation, you're going to practice getting hit by a car, or practice your airplane falling down, or practice, I don't know, someone shoots a gun. I had that happen to me once. This guy was following me too close and I put my brakes on, and then he got angry and he followed me, and finally I turned the corner and I stopped, and he came up next to me and he shot a gun at me. And I felt the powder hit my face, and it went through the windows, and it missed me, Then if something like that happens to you, just something happens, and you get shot, then Lama's name, die. Okay, that's the best you can do, and it's good. It's sufficient. Got it? So let's practice during the 3 days. Okay. What I'm going to do if they just come up to me and shoot me in the head, then you should have something ready, right? It happens. Weird stuff happens. Do you remember Tom Kiley? No. His brother, Daniel, his brother. Someone in the East Village came up to him and punched him in the face as hard as he could. Just walking down the sidewalk. And he just fell on the ground, he's bleeding, and he's like, whoa. Then you can say, from Lama. So meditation number 14 is emergency box, push the button, Lama's name. That's all. Okay, Lama's name.